the customer demand so far has remained very steady. There's no falling off of demand. We have pending payments from customers of about 200,000 cars, and the dealer inventories are very low, and the reason is that we're not able to produce enough vehicles for them. But with COVID and the way it is going and growing, and the restrictions which are coming, there's a lockdown, there's oxygen things, these are variables which are changing very rapidly, where we do not know what the future will be. And while in the normal course of business I would have been much more optimistic, but because of these uncertain factors, it's very difficult to predict if the same trend of sales will be able to maintain, or we'll be able to maintain production as we've been doing because of this uncertainty.
But is there no way in which you can quantify it as of now, given the safety of your employees and also your manufacturing facilities? Analysts are also, by the way, worried about the restricted use of oxygen for non-medical purposes, and it's part of your supply chain as well, sir. So, these disruptions, is there a way to kind of get a sense of how bad it could get?
Oxygen is one of the areas of worry, because we do need a steady supply of industrial oxygen. Not so much in Maruti. We have only a small requirement in the company itself. But our vendors have a much larger requirement, and if the vendors stop production, we stop production. So we are not sure how long this situation will continue and whether we will be able to get any supplies of oxygen. If the oxygen supplies do not come, it will become a very difficult situation. Similarly, there have been lockdowns in 3 states. Whether these lockdowns will extend to other states, what will be the nature of the lockdown, it's not possible to predict that. And without that, any prediction on production volumes will be subject to those uncertainties.
One of the ways, sir, it appears you've managed these uncertainties and weathered the storm over the past year is lower operating expenses and cost reduction efforts. Could you tell us more about those, precisely what that means in terms of your businesses?
Yeah, in fact, in the last quarter, all the financial ratios were better than in the corresponding quarter in the previous year, except for the material cost. The royalties came down, the labor cost came down, administrative expenses came down, all the expenses came down. And we are continuing that. And because of the high demand in the market, the marketing costs and the discounts will remain low. But that will certainly be helpful. But materials are going up. Precious metals are going up. Steel is going up. And we have had to increase the price recently. So with all of that, the mix will be a little bit, we won't in any case comment on margins for the future. So, but these are the factors which will be there.